Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are working on this delicious and lovely setup with the steel. I am really enjoying this area. I'm really enjoying just crafting all the things and kind of putting things down in place and really not using any blueprints. It's kind of funny. I've kind of been watching how people have been using blueprints and just, you know, kind of rediscovering my joy of not using blueprints for most things, and making things like this, which is quite beautiful and lovely, and it's been a lot of fun. So anyway, it's all cool. We are going to start mining some ore for this station, and I think we're going to do this while we get the other train lines set up. I would like to mine this area specifically just to shove into here without going through the train system because it is very close. So let's go ahead and get a blueprint. No, I think we actually have a mining thingy. There we go. This is fine. We'll just add this here. And you know what? I don't even want to do that. I think I would like to do something like, I want them to go down, but then we need to have at least a row going sideways, I think, because this train station is too close. Okay, let's go this way. Now these guys can go down. Now we can have two spaces in between. Go like this. I don't know how many we can have here, but we'll see. Okay, so that's two lines. Now the third line, well, and fourth, we may have to shovel over the top instead of going downward. That is slightly an... Oh, no, we don't, do we? Not really. No. No, it's fine. Okay, Nanobots, thank you. Let's go. We can do this to add two more lines in between, so that we could have a line here, one, and then one here. Perfect, that's enough as well. That's enough. Okay, cool. And I will show you the, oh, no. Okay, we have a mistake here. That's not ideal. Well, I could copy this. Let's just do this. Let's just copy this area. Now get rid of this area. I was one off. I needed power poles here, so that was not great. There we go. And it still works-ish. We actually don't need this area here because it's far enough out. Nice. That is actually working pretty darn well. All right, and then these, we can just add this to get those little bits of ore back up. Boom. Take these down. And of course, get these guys that way. Okay, cool. Now I will explain this in just a moment as we are putting the belts down so it is more apparent. So we need to go here. And I'm not even going to bother balancing these. Well, I could. I might bother balancing some of these lines. Now then, I have done a very interesting thing. I did a little dyslexia here. It's fine. Don't worry. Let's just get these belts down, and then we'll see how fun this entire arrangement has been. There we go. And what we can do with this is actually do this thing. And take this one. This one probably can also go in here as well. So maybe we didn't even need that many spaces. So this guy, yeah, it's fine. We'll just have more crossings. It's more spaghetti. Spaghetti's good. Spaghetti's tasty nice. Oh yes. We'll take these guys off. I think these actually can be merged as well into one. I was planning on having all of these separate lanes for this, and I don't actually need this. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. And we just need one. There we go. And those go with the loader, mini loaders in here. Okay, cool. So yes, I made too many spaces because I thought, okay, we're having 2 lanes going across, 2 lanes there. And this dyslexia thing was because I planned to put these guys here, but then I forgot these have to cross. So what I should have done is used these perhaps to go this way, and then these guys to go underneath to have less crossings. But I think it's fine. It is amusing in any case, so I'm not that worried about it. And we will add plenty of power here, because that's where we're off to. We need to go with the power to get stuff moving. Now, I want to add the long distance power pole, and there we go. We are running. We are gonna make stuff very soon. There we go. Look at this nice stuff. Now, because we have loaders, we're not gonna back up on either side of things, which is a big benefit when we're talking about mining. Loaders really are quite overpowered. There's a reason the devs removed them from the game. But since we're modded, it's fine. We might as well take advantage of it. It does eliminate some of the puzzling part of Factorio, which generally I really enjoy. But it's okay too to have playthroughs without that, so we can just focus on other things. And this particular playthrough is one of those things where we are focusing differently on stuff. So you know what? I'm going to replace these chests also with the steel chests for more storage. But we are quite nicely filling up this train. It's looking very good. So let's put these guys back in our inventory because we're going to need those for the other areas. Put some lights around. Make it a little bit festive and bright and pretty, and so we can see stuff when we come back to see any problems we may have. Let's check radar. Okay, radar says it's looking pretty good. I think I'll put one radar kind of in the middle of this patch so we can see what's going on here. That looks pretty good for middleness. There we go. Now then, let's get the coal connected so I don't forget. Let's walk over there. Now then, how do we want to do this? I could put the coal thingy-majingy this way. I'm putting this here because I don't want it to grab from a corner. Actually, though, it doesn't really matter because of the slowness of which we consume coal. I wonder if I should prioritize this stuff. Like, say, if these things are full, then don't use those things. Because this is filling this up. Like, literally filling it up. We can probably put some speed modules in here, too. Okay, now it's going to run out. Now we're using all the ore. Looking good. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's stay with that. We have... Are we... Yeah, we have a little bit too much ore on this line here. I think what we'll do with that is just take this and combine it here instead. Like that. Because this one combines here. We don't want to overload this stuff. We want all of this to get mined. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. All the things are going. Is this backing up? Teeny bit. Teeny bit. We can do half and half like this. No, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. Okay, I think that's fine. Right. Now then, we want to get these things going. Oh, we're going to connect the coal. We need to connect the coal. Do not lose focus, KOS. Do not. You must remember, or else we'll have trains stopping in the middle of nowhere, and life will be worse for them. We can't make life worse for them because they're nice trains. It has to be fine for them. There we go. All right, coal sorted. Good. Quite happy about that. All right, now, so we have this situation. Let us build our other train stations. To see how we want to organize stuff. I doubt we're going to use this factory at all, so that's really not in consideration. Oh, it's so tempting to like landfill this to have these lines just going straight left here. But I don't think I want to do that. What I would like to do is make sure that we have areas. I really do not want to filter this. The problem with filtering, and people are going to say, oh yeah, just use priority splitters. Priority splitters are not the issue. The issue is, where the heck do you use all the coal? Right now, we are using tiny amounts of coal to fuel the trains. Trying to filter that out of this massive amount here. Look at how much there is. Like if I put something minimally on coal, 30,000 coal versus 146,000 iron ore. And since the furnaces are not using coal either, we really must avoid the coal. So the issue is that the coal is going to fill up anything unless we are just either burning it or destroying it, which we're probably not going to do. So what we want to do is just eliminate any coal from our mining efforts. That's going to be the important thing here. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of the trees. Let's get rid of the trees also. All the trees and all the rocks. Just take them out here and that'll be good. Okay, cool. Let's just go get our nanobots to harvest these things and get these things going. Just make sure none of these have coal. Good. No coal? No coal? Good. Now then, the bottom side is going to be more interesting. Okay, this is the first one without coal. Okay. I want to move these down like this so I have the power poles in between. I think these should be okay. So let's go here. Just make sure and check. And it also is kind of necessary to check every single one, because you might even have a tiny square of coal that may not actually be visible. So keep that in mind as you're planning this kind of thing. What do we got here? No coal? No coal. Good. Now then, what do we got here? We want to do the maximum amount of stuff, of course, but also maximum amount of not coal. Gotta have no coal here. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty good. Liking this. And I'm not bothered if we don't get every single iota of iron ore. There's plenty of iron ore around. This is really not an issue at all. Okay, cool. So we'll get these aligned as well. Let's see if we can move these around. Okay, there's not coal. I can't believe I'm talking like a programming thing right now. There is not coal. Talk like that in real life and people will look at you very strangely. Then of course I say things in real life that people look at me strangely for, like, oh yes, I'm just gonna delete this thing. You mean throw it in the trash? Yeah, I mean throw it in the trash. Okay, checking for not coal. Good. Excellent. Now we're gonna start again from the coal side just to maximize our gains here. Oops, I want to go one up. Run back across, keeping our mouse cursor in the same position so we can easily scan these things for what we need here. There's not coal. Oh, scan. Gotta scan. Scanning commenced. Okay, good. Okay, so this is working quite well. This is not going to make too much of a difference. What if we put this one here? Nope. There it is. See this naughty bit of coal there? This one? That's what's giving us issues here. So we need to be farther away than that piece there. Scanning for not coal. Good. Anyway, there we go. All right, now the next bit is going to be really weird. I guess we can have a line coming through here. We could do something like this to get these extra little bits across. Maybe. because we do have those 2 space leeway there. Let's go here and here like this. And then grab what we can from here. Like that. Okay, cool. I think that will work. I didn't scan for not coal yet. So this one will have to come this way. Alright, let's scan for not coal. Just look at every miner. It's a little bit more tricky on these areas where it's irregular, because you can't just run in one direction and get it. Okay. Go here, and up here like this. I don't know if I can put one there, no. Just make sure that we can fit this. Of course, I could use landfill, but I really enjoy not using landfill and kind of like getting stuff out where we want it to go. There we go. That'll be better there. For these guys, we'll put down the belts there. I should put down those belts too. Actually, I haven't put down a lot of belts. Here we go. Oh, ran out of belts. Okay, let's go get some more belts and more miners. Let's change our run speed too, since it is now quite easy to do so. Right, let's put away the produce of the nanobots and grab some more pieces here. We have the miners. Belts, I think we needed, yes. Oh, that's functionality is so bad. Ugh. Ugh. I hate when it does that. It's so stupid that it does this. That it takes half of each stack. It's like, why? Do not. It's like, no reason for this stupidity. No. Okay, we have our belts. We have our stuffs. Let's go back up and get this organized. There we go. 2 taps to get to this again. Oopsies. Pressed X accidentally. What? Raw wood? Why do we need raw wood? Okay, that's interesting. Didn't realize I was looking to add raw wood. Okay, so that line is done. This line is done. We're having a number of lines. This is good. We can add this one to the bottom of this thing like this. Because we're missing several on the bottom there. That'll actually even it out quite nicely. Alright. Now then, we'll get these guys also organized. We need to make sure that we are not getting not coal. Remember, we're having our not coal party here. We'll add this one to get a little bit more produce there. Or production, perhaps. Produce is more along the line of food. Though as a sort of general term, it might work. Okay. And then we can add just a random couple of little guys here, just to make sure that we get those last little bits of ore. And merge these guys together. Just looking for not coal. Not coal, not coal, not coal. Excellent. We're all not coaling over here. Good, good, good. I have a feeling it's going to become a thing, the not coal revolution. Right, so we want to merge these things. So I think what we can do is go here and just have it go in there very nicely, very neatly, happily. It's all good. And I also need to figure out stuff. Okay, I'm gonna keep going down here. Now some of those in the middle are not covered. I am aware of this. I just need to do a basic grid here, and then we'll add the extra bits later. Because I find it really hard to see, like, the power coverage. I mean, I can see there's a corner here, but otherwise the blue on blue is not ideal at the moment. Oh, this is good. Okay, wow, we're all starting in unison. Life is clearly better. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's check for power outages. There we go. These three are having issues. Good. At least we can find them. Okay, and one power pole takes care of them. Those two down there. Any more blinky blinkies? No? Okay, that's fine. Good, good. And we can confirm, so far there is no coal on this line, which is excellent. Most excellent. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major lines of this. And I think, as I said, I would like to do the train track. Let's just put it close to this factory here. Now, how do we want to do this? This is a good question. We're going to have 4 cars. So maybe we should have each of these filling 4 chests. All right, let's start this off and continue to develop this as we're going along here. Chest 2, 3, 4. I think that'll work if we do it like here. Wait, that's 1. The engine cars first. Let's put it here. Okay. So engine is here. Then the first thing is going to be here. Let's use steel chests. Let's just use 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be fast enough to load things in. We don't really need 6. Oh, wait. No, wait. Hold on. We need the other part first. Never mind. Let's delete this. Oh dear. Did I just delete my really nice mining? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Yay. Delete this again. Go back here. And we need to be 2 away from here because of the way that loaders work. If you're unfamiliar with the way loaders work, they have an input thingy, which is the narrow end. You have to put things in there. Well, is it the narrow end? Hold on. Let me look at the ones that are actually working right now. Yeah, they go in the narrow end and they go into a container from the wide end. And then they go from the container to the wide end, narrow end. So these are very close together. What I could do is put a belt in between these guys. And then this is another container, the cargo wagon. So you have to have another one. I know this looks absolutely crazy. You cannot just use like one loader from this container to that container. You actually have to go to the belt, then to the container again. So that's why the loaders are the way they are. Well, I don't know exactly why the loaders are the way they are, but anyway. Right, so these are all going out and these are going in. You can see by the little arrows, these are really interesting arrows. I don't know. There we go. We need to move these around. We're rotating the direction, even though the physical sprite does not rotate. We just want to say, okay, we're going into this box. Okay, cool. So this is going to be what we're going to do here. I think we need to just use splitters here like this and grab them that way. Going to add, we're just going to put down each of these first. Let's just try that because we kind of want to use this patch first. Okay, let's get this. And then these guys go here, and these guys can go here. Okay, good. And these boxes function as storage and also will enable the train to load faster. Because what they're doing is we're going to fill up each of the boxes. I know this looks really weird and it's like, why would you do this? This is not full throughput. But what it is this is going to function when the train is not here. So we're going to fill up the boxes, have extra storage space for all the things, and then be able to just load the train quite quickly once we get to that part. Now I need to connect these guys here because I can't see at the moment which of these guys are functioning. Okay, so that one's just those Go up there and there. Okay, great. Looking very nice. So these guys are just going to fill up on ore as they're being produced, which will enable this to work fairly well. We don't need to put anything for the extra station, for the other engine going the other way. I think it should be fine. So this is what we're going to call, I don't know, steel, iron ore 1. Okay. And we're going to just put it with the traditional colors that we've decided are going to be traditional. And this will be the first stop. We want this to go here, like I said before, to fill up before it goes and tops off over here. I wish there was a way to say, if train already full, then go to, you know, the other station, the main station. But unfortunately, we don't have that functionality. I don't know if it's planned, but I know that there are mods. I think there are mods with which you can do that. But I like to focus on the vanilla game with stuff like trains and stuff like that, because most people don't play with mods, or at least not very complicated mods. So I think it increases the fun if we can find ways to do things in vanilla to do that. Okay, so train is going to end up here. That's going to be fine. Life is going to be good. Already, this is getting crafted and life is okay. Okay, so we have our first station. We're filling up with ore here. I do wonder if I should... Is this one lacking for ore? It is actually lacking for ore. It's not going as fast as it can. But I wonder if there's some way I should prioritize this construction by limiting these loaders or something like that. I could limit these guys here because these that are attached to the factory, I can't change these, though I could attach to these. Or does it matter? I don't think it even matters, to be honest. So maybe we shouldn't even bother with it, because all of this ore is dedicated for this station now. Now then, I think we can take this train line straight through here. Let's just go and hug the upper edge of this. I think that would be wise if we can do that. Well then, that was most interesting. Okay, let's just take this that way. Boom, nice. There we are. Excellent. No, cut, get. Why does it insist on doing that? Is there? Oh, there's a water thingy there. Oh dear. No. That is not what we want. We'll have to, I'm just going to edit this thing. Let's get rid of these train tracks. I don't want to deal with that slight curves, because I want this to be as close as possible to the lake edge. So anyway, all right, I think we may even need some more tracks for our nanobots, or else they're going to start to complain. Okay, let's just finish this. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But 46 doesn't seem like a lot. I think we will need more. Okay, let's get this. This is kind of fun. This has this feeling of sort of building train tracks through the wilderness. Reminds me of my trip to Norway, where I did ride a train from one of the major cities to through the countryside, through a lot of other cities, and it was very lovely. It's like, ah, yes. And now I'm like, hey, Factorio, there are things happening here. Okay, where am I? I probably need a radar, like maybe here. So let's go ahead and attach. Oh my God, I'm running out of power poles. That seems inconvenient, slightly. Let's go here. And we will get this stuff. Nanobots say no go. We have run out of train tracks. You're out of luck. Okay, there's fast speed. I missed the arrows there. Okay, let me go ahead and grab some more train tracks. Oh, I'm completely running out of train tracks. We have issues now. I think I have no miners either. So it's going to be time for a shopping trip after we get as far as we can get here. All right, go to slower speed. Actually, I don't even need nanobots for this part. Let me just use this. And they're stopping working because I have stuff in my hand. I kind of wish they would take from my hand. That is a feature that cannot be turned off, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Maybe it can be. I haven't actually checked, but it is not a feature that I like. Okay, we've run out of track. So I am not going to continue this episode for the sake of having a shopping trip. I'm going to go and do that between episodes. But in the next one, we will definitely finish this whole construction and get this working, and also get steel delivered to the main base and hook all of that stuff up and get things up and running. But what we've done now is we have created a massive production chain. This is going to last us for a while, as long as, and this is what I'm hoping, is we need to get beacons and modules to make sure that these factories work at pretty decent speed. This is the one thing that I'm kind of worried about with this mod is it going to be fast enough, and how many of these places do we need? Because this, I mean, if this doesn't work, then we can just add more smelters along the side, or possibly transport stuff, like, you know, have another train going down here, or maybe this train goes down here and takes the iron plates to this factory. I don't know. We'll see. But in any case, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.